I Discovered a Terrifying Mystery, Part 2. The next morning, Paul Vernet woke up abruptly, a sharp pain in his head, his body feeling as heavy as lead. He opened his eyes and realized he was lying near the edge of the forest, the cold morning air brushing his face. A strange sensation washed over him, as if something dark were watching him, lurking in the shadows. His first instinct was to check his equipment. The recorder. He remembered the cassette. His heart raced as he inserted it into the player. The voice that came out was not human. A distorted whisper shaped by an ancient presence murmured, "You sought answers, but you were not ready to face the truth." A cold shiver ran down his spine. He then realized that what he had experienced the night before was not just an accident, not a simple hallucination. The forest, it held a secret. Something much deeper, much older. His legs trembling, he stood up and headed without hesitation toward the heart of the forest. But as he walked, he felt the atmosphere shift. The air grew heavier. The darkness seemed denser. The path he had taken yesterday had vanished, replaced by monstrous trees, black as ink. Then he saw it, the figure. The same shape he had glimpsed the night before, but now it was right in front of him, towering and terrifying. It had no face, no features, just a shifting shadow that seemed to merge with the tree trunks. And that smile. That twisted smile that slowly began to form, as if it were being created from the very darkness itself. His heart tightened. He knew he wasn't alone. He had never been alone. "You dared to come to us. Now you will understand what we are." A crack of breaking branches suddenly echoed behind him, and he spun around in an instant. But there was no one, nothing. Just the heavy silence of the forest. He felt trapped, enclosed. An invisible force seized him, lifting him off the ground. His feet no longer touched the earth. The air around him grew cold, and the shadows of the trees seemed to stretch, close in, consume him. He tried to scream, but no sound left his throat. The forest was slowly devouring him, swallowing him into total darkness. A freezing wind blew, and whispers barely audible filled the air like voices lost in time. Then suddenly a cold breath in his ear. "You sought the truth, but the truth demands you." Before he could react, everything went dark. Follow for more.